Welcome back to Tech After Dark. In this video, I'll be unboxing and giving you some of my first impressions with the GeForce RTX 3060. So straight out of the box, we've got the MSI graphics card Gaming X, and this is just the dual blade fan. In other Triforce type of configurations, you get 3 fans, but with just the 2 here, and just in front of the box, it does say Nvidia Ampere Arc, ray tracing, and DLSS. With this configuration from MSI, you get a twin Frozer 8 Torx fan 4.0 airflow control, a core pipe, and a dragon center, whatever that means. And for outputs, you get 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. And the display port is 1.4A and HDMI is 2.1. And this does have 12 gigabytes of video memory. So right from the top here, you'll see the tab, and let's just cut through it. Let's get our GERBER little Swiss utility knife and open it up. Okay, so from the top here, okay, so there's a little tab, as they say, just like that. Let's pop it open. Let's lay it flat. Oh, I opened it upside down. So there's nothing else in the box here, so we'll just put this off to the side. So you get a nice little pamphlet. So inside is a quick user guide. You can register the product, which is really important if you want to have warranty. How to operate your PC with a new graphics card. And a little fun little cartoon or graphic. So as for the video card, so it's nice and snug in this nice foam material. So let's just pull it out here. Oh, it's quite heavy. Nothing else left in the box, so just put this back. Okay. So a little bit of tape here. And there it is. This is the 3060, just like that. And right off the get-go, you'll kind of notice the 3 display ports and 1 HDMI, and they're all properly covered. And the nice little twin blade fans. And this is a plastic construction. Just on the front here, nice little design. It's all kind of gray, black, kind of smoky. And you do have the protection on the back here, the hardened metal plate. And this does have a cut-through design, so it will actually cool your RAM, your CPU, other things like that. This is the standard PCIe Express 16. Pretty nice. I'm gonna go and like plug this in and we'll kind of test it out, see how it works. But in this video, just will be my first impressions. These guys aren't cheap these days, MSRP. So right from the Nvidia themselves, they've kind of advertised a $329 price, and that's USD, which is $420 CAD, which is not a bad price for a card that's very similar 1080 Ti standards in performance and maybe even 2070 performance. So you're getting a good value there, but as it stands now, they've kind of put the price up a bit. So this card was actually $629, up from like 200 plus bucks. So 200 extra dollars. They put this up right up from the MSRP, and I don't really know if it's Best Buy or even MSI that's putting the price up. These cards are a little more pricier these days, or even going from the 3060 to the 3060 Ti is like a $300 increase. And then even from that, if you want to get a 3070, they're closer to $1,300 to $1,500. So you're paying more and more, and this one with tax was $700 all in, which is a good deal in today's market, but a better deal at MSRP from Nvidia. And they never released a Founders Edition or anything, so that's just kind of how it is these days. I'm gonna try this card out, and as I have the 1050 Ti, which if you're coming from the 1050 era, you're probably best to upgrade unless you want to wait for the 40 series of video cards later this year. You're getting like double the performance. And that's pretty good bang for your buck at the original MSRP. Just wish that the scalpers didn't always mess with the prices there, because it's just really unfortunate with mining being so popular these days. It's going down now, but it's still very hard to find these cards. And even now you can kind of find them on Newegg now. This is kind of iffy because the MSRP is so high, and unless you're planning to spend thousands of dollars, then it might just be best waiting. But if you're coming from a 1050 Ti like I am, or a 1060 or something like that, this is a very good upgrade, and you're getting double the performance just like that throughput. So all the games today you can play at 1080-60, where I don't even have a 1440p monitor, so this is plenty for me. And for the price, I don't really want to spend more than $700 all in CAD. Yeah, with this bad boy here, yeah, it's still very good value, but don't expect to be gaming too much past 1440p unless you have DLSS on, which is only in select games, and I think even Red Dead 2 just got it enabled. But Cyberpunk you can still play on DLSS. You can notice a very significant increase in control in games like that. But 1440p 60 is a little harder to get. But 1080-60 is really easy on the latest and greatest of games. But yeah, in today's era, I think 12 gigabytes of VRAM is a little high for gaming, but it might be amazing for Maya and Blender and other programs like that, and especially video rendering, where you're video editing at 4K 24, as this video is. And one of the reasons Nvidia was mentioning that they had 12 gigs instead of 6 gigs or even 8 gigs, they didn't want to limit it with 6 gigs. The last year's, the 2060, they had 6 gigs. They didn't want to, for the 192 bit of bandwidth there, they were restricted to 6 and 12. At 12 gigabytes, they might as well future-proof it, and maybe they might have a little bit of a competitive advantage with AMD. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out, try out MSI, and just give it a whirl, and I'll make another video reviewing it and seeing how it performs in a lot of different tests and games. For now, if you can find one and you're okay with spending a couple more bucks getting one, and you're coming from 2 years ago of video cards, I would suggest maybe looking into it and trying to find one. But as it stands right now, they're very hard to find. I think that's pretty much everything here, and that's kind of our first look at the GeForce RTX 3060. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.